Many hours later. So, Scooby, I know it's been a long while since you got kicked. But from what I heard, you never even heard of Velma, Daphne, or Fred. You said for the time you've lived here, you never even heard of them, even after somebody brought them up to you. Well, yeah. I couldn't remember that much. I was a little pup at the time. I might have been really popular at the time, and everyone else knew about the game, but the only person I ever paid attention to was Raggy. I mean, ever since I got back in and that whole situation with him, I was able to pay attention and understand a lot more. So yeah, I know who they are. Just never mind about that. It's a whole memory mess up thing. Ah, okay. I see. Well, I was wondering, would you maybe, want to go play out in the snow? I heard around here, by the Fazbear house and, the whole place that they're living in. The seasons change fast. In fact, there aren't even seasons. Just certain weather types happen out of the random. And, it just so happens that there's snow on the ground at the moment. Yeah. Let's go play out in the snow. Alright, bet. Let's go. There. Ow, what the heck? Seriously? I already told you I don't want to be here, Shadow Freddy. I want to live at Pygmy with Springtrap. Well, sorry to say, Spring Bonnie, but Springtrap doesn't really want you there. I thought we already made this clear. That's why you were being brought here in the first place. So Springtrap doesn't have to be by you anymore. He literally told me that he's tired of your crap, and I'm pretty sure you heard. Well, yeah, I did hear. But I wanted to figure out stuff with him, man. I didn't want to have to move away. Whatever it is that was bothering him, I could have stopped doing. And, left it at that. What exactly was bothering him in the first place? He said that you were always latched onto him, which I could literally see from a mile away. I could even see it before it happens. Just, go find a room. Maybe even take Springtrap's old room, if it makes you feel any better, but I gotta deliver my speech. If Springtrap ever wants you back, then he'll call you and let you know, and if you want to come on and join back up to Pygmy instead of being ditched out of your room, then that's your choice. Just give him his space. Alright, whatever you say. Well, now that's taken care of. Attention all Fazbears. This is Shadow Freddy coming to you through the telepathic waves with more information that you need to know of. I don't know how to make any of this more clear to you all, but I am the son of an evil person who's committed great sin and has done unspeakable shit. You guys are all reincarnations of something that had been connected to a past life that both my father and I have been a part of. Evil father, I should say. You were all once spirits of dead children he had killed off. The reason why you look the way you do now is because you were recreated to look like the animatronics that you had once possessed. Except the only difference now is that you're not possessed animatronics, you're just animals that resemble the past. Anyways, I was the last son to this man, aka William Afton. After killing him off, that whole thing where I had a plan to just stop him from creating all sorts of mess. And having those spirits live in agony, still being free to roam the earth, but not to pass on. Anyways, I had to plan to fix the world and to recreate everything that seemed to be preventable as from what problems he had created worldwide. It was almost about everything. Anyways, he had a power known as Remnant. All of that was drained from him after this world had been created. I had went on throughout time and had spread this powerful substance to every living being to ever be born into this newer world. But no matter how much was spread, there was still too much of it, so what I decided to do was to compress all of that power down into a biohazardous infectious organism-like compound, changeable thingy, into the shape of a weird fetal creature. Not only that, it was also hidden away deep inside a cave that had been connected into a village very far in Romania. Anybody that would dare go near it or touch it would be infected and would be granted with power. This substance, it was known as Mutamycete. Putting that aside, I just want to let you all know that you were brought into this world and born plus created with this power and a substance that had been injected within your parents that would cause you all to be related in some way and to already have a personality developed beforehand due to the fact of the past situations. As time went on, you were able to live your life like a normal person, but flashback before any of that even ever happening yet, a priest woman of that village in Romania had been going through grief of her family. She ran off into that cave by accident, expecting herself to die, but instead she bumped into the mutamycete substance and accidentally infected herself and granted herself power too as well. When figuring out what had happened to her, she decided to experiment and to study this substance. After learning of the things that she could do with it, she decided to try to figure out a way to bring her family back to life. While making many attempts of doing so, she one day met William Afton. Truth is, he was never a part of this world, and he had randomly been spawned in. Same thing happened to him as it did her. He ran into the mutamycete and wanted to figure out how the power works and just how to work it in general. Both of these two had teamed up and ended up growing really close with each other. Not only Afton had told her of his past and all about the animatronics. Now looking on to where you guys grow from small as you were many years ago, the priest woman, aka Mother Miranda, that's what her name was able to see of your now existence. But instead of immediately reminding Afton of all of this, she decided to wait, and throughout time, all they've done was experiment with the mutamycete, extract bit of its power, and mutate living beings. They discover of many things they could use it for. They'd add on other physical or chemical properties onto it, creating newer, stronger substance, and do a lot of unimaginable things. But one day, after so long, Miranda decided to give up on her behalf on things and decided to grant Afton of her experiments, test subjects, and machines they had both tested and created. And when the time came, she spread the news of how the Fazbears had made a new living appearance, aka you guys, into the world to all of them subjects they had experimented on. And when the news was finally went around and made it to Afton, that's when his purpose was made. He was off on an adventure to go out and enter the lives of the Fazbears, use all of his items and equipment him and Miranda had used at the time, and he'd go on corrupting their lives, changing their perception to everything. He'd even go on and use a time machine to travel all throughout time just to mess up everything all throughout your lives. He'd experiment with many machines or all types of chemicals, and not only that, he'd warp and melt your brain downs into a mess. All the reason as to why he did that was so he can have an easier time hiding in the shadows, to figure out your every move, to gain control over all of you and people all around in your life, and to reach closer and closer to killing you and stealing your powers that you once stole from him. Well, were granted to you by me. Anyways, it doesn't matter what you would have done, whether you were aware of it or not. He always had a plan ahead of time. But then with me being in the picture, knowing that all of this was wrong, I've decided to travel all throughout time to where he made all of his corruptions, and for me to go slowly on removing them from even existing. But even with all that stuff you've seen, experienced, or thought of being implanted in your brain, still being an existing thing, I've just decided to let Afton do all he could to ruin your lives. I even played along or acted dumb just so it could seem, and just so he could believe that he was the most powerful being in the world, with many ways of me being able to keep up with and to think of, to lead him astray and to lead you astray as well, that caused the whole world to go into a corruption. And as time went on, I've been able to help you all, and even in this world, to slowly have your minds be rebuilt and fixed up all around the truth. All you need to know now is that I was never the bad guy, and the only bad guy in this world that has ever been existent was William Afton. Everyone around him who has been corrupted or caused to go into a state of mind where they want to betray you over a reason you all believe that was your fault was all because you were made victims. Good guy or bad guy, the situation. It never mattered. You've all been put inside a bubble to where Afton has been allowed to have control over. As that bubble slowly being popped away, you're all supposed to be able to forget all of those things that have ever happened. You're supposed to understand the truth of every situation and everything of it. And you're all supposed to be worried of is living your life. All you're supposed to be worried about. Just because Afton is gone and just because all the other villains are gone does not, and removed as victims, does not mean there's no more to worry about. Just please, put all of this together into a puzzle that I've already thrown the pieces out to you. It will all make sense now that you finally have the chance and time to think so very clearly now that the bubble has been slowly popped away. Like I'm saying, your life has always been normal, but the problem behind all of this was that it's a corrupted mess. The corrupted mess is soon to be gone. All I'm saying here is Go back to living your lives how you are normally. But if there's anything to ever pop in, just remember, call me and I'll help to take care of it, but you have to fight for yourselves. Oh, and again, you were either born the way you are as an animal or hybrid, or your DNA was fused with other animal-like creatures. Anything that you remember of being animatronics or anything of the past life that has nothing to do with your life now, literally has nothing to do with your life now. That's all I'm saying here. But for right now, at the moment, Fazbears, I need you all to head to your bedrooms, and I need you to head to bed with the mindset that all of this is just a crazy mess that you got caught up but removed from. The home you're living in is a sanctuary to your family and friends, or just some other random people. People moving every day, either normal, as normal can be, or morphed up because of a machine that malfunctions every now and then, only bringing people in if they were morphed up. You were all born with powers that pass on from every generation you can think of, and only some people of your family are either spiritualized creatures, or just creatures that appear to be at peace. The purple bear known as Shadow Freddy, me, lives in your world. But not only as someone who takes the same shape as some of you, but who is also a peacekeeper and created to this world, and someone who lives with and works with some members of your family living in the other planet connected to yours, known as Pygmy, blah blah blah. Pygmy is a planet to where most of your family and friends live on if they have nowhere else to stay. Not only that, it's a planet filled with mystical creatures, made up of living food, hybrided creatures, and not only that, a place full of clone version of different types of Fazbears. Anyways, that's all I have to say now. You should all rest up now, at least the ones that are already in the room, and sweet dreams to those who manage to actually fall asleep. You don't actually have to fall asleep, I'm just saying. Almost everyone should, but if you have an easier time just sitting up and taking your time to ponder all of that, then go ahead and do that. In the meantime, this is Shadow Freddy signing off. Take my words and remember, we're so close to victory, destroying all of this mess. Deuces.
Shadow Freddy? Hello? Did I show up too late? To be honest with you, Toothless, I think we did.
Yep. Oop. Sorry, you guys. I didn't realize you'd be back so soon. To be honest with you, I didn't even think you left that quick.
Really, Shadow Freddy? We left the Fazbear house for maybe like a month or two. Well, time is relevant, so I'm not really sure, but we've been gone for a pretty long while, and now that it's the time that we finally return, you didn't realize we were coming?
Oh, no, don't worry. I did. Welcome back home. I see that you two have grown.
I mean, somewhat. He's gotten bigger, but that's only because we've been eating a lot. Especially food that's healthy. And brain food, fish. Man, that stuff's bussin'.
Yeah, what he said. But long story short, for the time being I've been gone, I was flying around this village of Burke, and this weird guy named Hiccup, he shot me in midair and hit my tail, and I stopped being able to balance, and we became friends, and he created a prosthetic for my tail. Like, one side is literally just my regular side, and then one side's red. That's the prosthetic. So where this little dude, he was hiding at the time. Look, his tail's perfectly fine. I mean, now that you think of it, a lot has happened lately. But it's a story for talking about for another time. I might just go visit the guy again because, we became friends in such, like I was saying, a very, very short amount of time. I guess his family is, dragon haters, or they were at least. And, after me coming around and, figuring stuff out with them, they decided no longer to slay dragons and to join up with them. So, But for right now, I told them that I had to go. Or at least Hiccup. And then, I brought my little bro with me, so now we're living here again. Because, I don't really like being around other dragons.
Well, that's fun to hear, Toothless, but that's all you really needed to come me for. It was because you had to let me know that you're popping in, but, I lost track of time. I'm still human on the inside, you gotta remember that. Just because I'm immortal and I got a lot of stuff going on, I know what's happening each time. Past, present, future doesn't mean that I'm gonna know it automatically. That you're popping in, because, I had other stuff to take care of.
Right, well, we're back. So, yeah. Oh, crap. I was trying to do a backflip, but never mind about that. I'm gonna go back to my room. Little bro, come on.
Alright, yeah, bye, Shadow Freddy.
Right. Okay, so not everybody's asleep. Jack-O-Bonnie's up. Ennard's up. Scooby-Doo is up. And so is Muddles. Oh, wait, I know what happens here. I'll let them take care of that situation by themselves, see how it plays out. Yep. Oh, oh, snow. Well, I didn't expect the snow to be this cold. But dang, look at this trampoline here. It's all covered in snow. You know, I'm gonna make a pup angel. Dang, Scooby, didn't have to hit me that quick. Look at my pup angel. Ooh, me next. Aw, you don't look that good. Yours actually looks like a dog. Scooby, you're just chunky. It's alright. Alright, time to bury myself. That don't look like burying yourself. What? I meant I was burying my face. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what the? Scooby? Muddles? I think that's your name? Is it? Yeah, that's me. What's up, Annette? Yeah, what's up? What are you doing on the snow? See, I was gonna ask you guys the same question, but I'm gonna just take it that you're playing out here, from what I can see. But I was gonna test out this weird, water type of stuff. It was injected with some, like, type of gross stuff that I stole from Bonnie. Don't tell him. And, you know, I was gonna test it out in the snow, but, like, you know, there's other people out here, so, Scooby, can I maybe test it on you? Oh, growth serum? And you stole from Bonnie's lab? That seems kinda suspicious. Scooby, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Just dump it on the snow. See if it grows. You know, yeah, I don't really know if I can trust it or not. Please, Scooby, I really want to test it out. And I don't want to test it out on myself, because then I'm going to be 10 times colder out here. And I plan on staying out for a little bit. Okay. Alright, Scooby, you do you. I'ma just... Alright, you're on nothing. Hey, it kind of tastes like Springtrap's little soup stuff. And that soup saute store I used to work at. Huh, that's weird. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I don't feel too good. Scooby! Dink! What the? Am I bigger? Did that work? Oh my god. Scooby, it worked, but your collar broke off. Oh my god. Aw, dang it. That sucks. But look at me, I'm big. I'm bigger than both of you. I could technically stop you if I wanted to. You know what? Now I know what you mean, Ennard. When you said you didn't want to use it on yourself because the more bigger you are, you get colder out here faster. I want to go inside. Let's go inside. That's enough snow for me. I know we only been here for a few minutes, but I want to go inside. Aw, man. Alright, Scooby, if you say so. I should probably follow up. Leave that right there. I haven't even used it on myself and I'm already cold. Alright, we're back in. Yeah. Right. You know, I kind of wanted to stay out there a lot longer. Maybe actually on the trampoline itself and not just stand on the edge. Or, you know, we could have just went in the front yard. But, you know, here you are. I had to listen to Ennard and test that thing on yourself. You know, he really could have tested it on the snow. He said he wanted to test it so bad. So I don't see why he could have done it there. Oh, come on. It's not really that big of a deal, Muddles. I mean, look at me compared to you. I'm big. Yes, Scooby, I can see that. Now look, do you want to stay like this forever, or do you want to reverse the effect? Because I don't think you want to get stomped by somebody 10 times bigger than you just because you're trying to compare sizes to someone like me. Why would I do that? Well, see, Scooby, that's the thing. I wouldn't really think of an answer why, but somebody could, because I've seen it happen. You know, before I was living in the warehouse with you guys. It's a long story, never mind, but I don't like you hovering over me like that. Hey, well, I'm your leader of the group. This little Animal Misfit gang. You know, I was kind of almost the smallest one there. I mean almost, but not quite. Well, this is just amazing. I'm glad that worked. There weren't any side effects to it, was it, Scooby-Doo? Wait a minute. I thought you were going to be staying outside for a little bit after this little thing was tested. Well, I was, but see, thing is, I don't have a lot of blood cells in my body. Just say you're an anemic. Right, well, I get very cold easily, and that's kind of what I was worried about if I went to use it on myself. That I would have froze up more faster than I usually do. And, you know, I just wanted to test it on somebody instead of, you know, testing it on the snow. Because more snow means more cold. So, yeah. So
So, you guys didn't see Bonnie wandering around, did you? By, any chance?
No, not really. Why?
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody's seen me steal that serum stuff. And the water.
Okay, then why didn't you go return it back?
Well, I don't know. I was bored and wanting to experiment. I used to experiment a lot almost all the time. I didn't think it would be a problem now, even if it was Bonnie's stuff.
I don't really feel too good. I don't know what it was in that serum stuff, but it's starting to roll up, and I think I'm feeling a little sick, maybe nauseous. I need to lay down. See, this is exactly the reason why I didn't want you testing it out on him. You should have just tested it out on the snow. How were you even sure that you could even use it on people?
Well, I wasn't, but it was a growth serum, so I figured Bonnie, he likes to test it on people.
Has he ever tested it on people?
Not that I know of.
I'm sure he's got a lot of chemical type of stuff, but to go into his room or whatever it is he has, possibly the lab, and to go grab his stuff and test it on people that you see out of the blue outside, it's kind of whack. And Scooby, you really shouldn't have taken it. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts on it now.
Alright, I seen him walking here. Yeah.
Huh, what was that?
Oh crap. Jackal Bonnie. You was the guy who seen me. Hide me. Hide me.
No thanks. I want to go back to my regular size now. I don't like being this big. It's gonna make me sick.
Come on, please hide me. He's gonna snitch to Bonnie.
I think you should own up to your consequences, man.
Oh, there you are. Ennard. What do you want, Jackal Bonnie? I seen you grab that serum from Bonnie's room. You should return it back now. Why were you even in his room in the first place? Oh, Jesus. I wanted to grab some stuff to experiment with, and that was the first thing I seen. I didn't want to wake him up. Okay, then that should have been a sign for you not to be going in there in the first place unless you ask. Now, it's probably better me than to have Bonnie be yelling at you right now. So tell me where that serum is. We're gonna take it back slowly to his room. You didn't use it on anybody by any chance, did you? That stuff is really dangerous. I honestly thought you went outside to go use it on the snow. Well, see, that's the thing. I did. But then, Wait, what? You used it on Scooby?
Yes. Indeed he did. Wait, it's not gonna kill him, is it?
Well, as far as I can see, he doesn't look too good right now. How long did it take for him to be acting like this?
As soon as I came in here, we're outside playing and it... Calm down, Scooby. Look, me and Scooby-Doo were out here playing in the snow, in the backyard. Then out of the blue, Ennard ran into us. Whatever was in that growth serum and stuff, obviously water mixed in with it. He was going to test it on the snow, but then, like I was saying, he's seen us and decided to ask Scooby for an assistance for this little experiment thing he was doing. I got the suspicion that it was a bad idea, and Scooby took it anyways, even after getting the bad idea too as well. Gut feeling type of stuff. After he took it, he grew maybe like 2 seconds after taking it. Didn't seem like he was gonna work at first, but then it did. And all that coldness outside hit him way too quick. Now that we're back inside, he's not feeling too well.
Oh, Ennard, you retard! Look, I know a way to help you, Scooby. In fact, since the side effect is making you sick, possibly slowing dying off, I can just use my heat and firepower on you, and it'll help heal you and shrink you back down to size that you originally were. But first off, Ennard, show me and bring me this serum so I can take it back to Bonnie's room.
How much rice in? I'm lightheaded. Oh, dang nabbit, Scooby! Oh, come on, let me get back up here. You're gonna be okay, buddy. Jackal Bonnie's gonna help you.
Yeah, right. But bring me the serum right now. In fact, take me. You're probably hiding it somewhere. Alright, I left it outside. Come on. Yeah. Alright. If you say so. I wonder if it's gonna put my flame out if I go out there. I don't know. Gotta find out, I guess. Alright. Here goes nothing. Yeah. Whoa. I thought my flame was gonna go out. Temperature infected crap. Alright. Where is it, Ennard? It's right here. I got it. Okay, let's take it inside. And I'll take it to Bonnie's room. Actually, you know what? You take it back to Bonnie's room, but be very quiet. I'm gonna take care of Scooby-Doo. Come on. Alright. I don't know if I really want to go on my own. Can we just take it to Bonnie's room afterward? Fine, whatever. Come on. Alright.
You got the sermon?
Yeah, he does. To be honest with you, I'm glad I came while I did. Or else Scooby would have been in great danger and would have died by now. If nobody came to help. Obviously, even though Ennard likes experimenting, he don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, that's, kind of noted there. I'm gonna just step aside and then let you take care of this.
Alrighty now. Scooby, are you ready?
Please hurry. I feel like I'm gonna throw up and pass out.
Hurry, just stop talking and hold still. You're gonna feel a bit of heat for a second, but you'll feel a lot better afterward.
Okay.
Just be sure to breathe in and out while I do this, or else yeah, you'll for sure pass out.
Alright, just hurry, please.
Alright, and...
Ooh, that burn. Oh, I feel a lot better now, though. Am I back to size? Wait, what the? Jack or Bonnie, I thought you said he would shrink back down to size.
Oh, that's weird. 'Cause he was supposed to. My power was to reverse all their effects. Even the growth. That's so weird. I can try again. Oh, come on, he's not feeling sick anymore. The least you can do is help me bring this back to Bonnie's room since it's your whole idea in the first place. You don't know, Ennard. I just came here to give you less harsh of a treatment than from what Bonnie could have done to you. Getting new stuff. You got in quietly, you can get back in again. In and out. Fine. Alright. See you guys later. Sorry for making you sick there, Scooby. I didn't realize what was gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that again, but yeah. See you guys.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know if this is gonna work this time, but I can make an attempt. What? Oh, that took a lot of energy out of me. Did it work?
Rope. Well, it looks like I'm permanently big. Hey, I actually kind of like this. It's not the sick feeling. Well, you did all you could do, I guess. Don't overwork yourself, man. But thanks for healing me, though, for real.
Right. Well, you're welcome, I guess. I'm gonna go. Whatever it is you were doing before. Back to it.
I think I want to stay inside. What do you say, Muddles? We gonna drink hot cocoa and watch a movie? I mean, if you want to, then yeah, sure, but I kind of want to continue to play out in the snow, but, you know, anything for you, Scoob, because I want to go out and do it with you. But I really just want to play in the snow, but anything you want to do, I'll do. Because I don't want to go play out in the snow by myself. And I doubt anybody else will want to play with me anyways. So, alright, let's go. Okay. This isn't where I wanted to land. But, we can watch movies down here, right? Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to. There is a computer right there. Well, I mean, it's in part of the Fred house, so we should probably mess with it if we were gonna watch a movie. Alright, who's gonna make the hot cocoa? Oh, I don't know. I would have expected you to go do it. Never mind, get the movie situated. Alright, well, I'm picking a movie then. Well, it was your idea, so fine by me. Alright. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa, Scooby! No, none of that. No. Ah! My toes! Ow! What the heck? Sorry, we might not be able to watch a movie on that. We're gonna have to find something else. Okay. If you say so. Now my toes hurt. Sorry, I think I'm gonna go fetch the hot cocoa. Be right back. Okay. Oh, what even was that? I wonder what other stuff is on here. Ooh, interesting.